everyone, welcome to Bickering Book Reviews. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Becky.
And today we're talking about Map of Flames, the first in the Forgotten Five series by Lisa McMann. I got this book off of Edelweiss.
Me too.
So this is about five children, all who have supernatural powers. Our main character, basically, it shifts perspectives, but our main character is basically Birdie. And she is the daughter of criminals. Actually, all the children are daughters of criminals, because in this world, in the cities, supernatural people are considered criminals and not good, and they're the bad guys. And so basically, in order to survive, the parents needed to steal different artifacts and monies, and so they did that, and they hid this cache of wealth when they were fleeing the city to kind of get away with their heists, and they pretended like they were all dead, but really they ended up living on this like remote island, where the kids were able to kind of be born and raised, but some of the parents went back to the city to try to get the money and try to reconnect, but they haven't heard from them in years, and now the final adult who was taking care of them has died. And so with his death, a few family secrets have come out, and Birdie has decided that it's time to go back to the city and find her mother, where she believes, who she believes has gone back to the city and is living there. Birdie and a few others take the trip back, and ultimately they all five do kind of go back to the city for different reasons. And once they get there, they struggle to find their family members and to navigate this world they're not used to. They're not used to seeing cars. They're not used to seeing, buildings with staircases even. So it's navigating that world and trying to find their parents. And I think that's all you really need to know.
Yeah. So this book didn't work for me. And I don't know why, because as you're describing it, the elements are usually there. I think it's in the wrong format. I think this would have worked better as a movie. Because that's honestly, true. When they're oh, we don't know what money is, and we don't know what this is, and reading it, you're okay, but watching it might be better.
Yeah. I liked the way they explored the world, though, through a new set of eyes, and it really did it in a kind of a pared down way. Because if you're living in the woods and you're living in with doors that open and close both ways, you wouldn't know about cars and you wouldn't know about traffic lights and stuff, and I thought it was interesting the way they explored the world.
See, and I was it didn't work for me. And honestly, I the narrative, the actual way the book is written, to me is a third, fourth grade, but what they experience is a 6th, 7th grade. So who is this book for?
See, and I didn't notice that with the perspective, the way it was written. That didn't bug me. But I did think it was slow, and it was slow. Which is weird because I typically like supernatural characters. Usually that's my always go-to zone. But
no, I thought I was going to enjoy this. I thought it was going to be the Ally Carter Winterborn school books.
Yeah.
With supernatural characters, and there was just something, and I don't know if it's because it was in the third person. There was just something about it that it just did not work for me. And I was disappointed because I read her first Unwanted book, and I enjoyed it. And I've read all of her teen books, and I really love her teen books. And so I was expecting this to be hit out of the park, and I barely got through it.
It was slower for me. I got through it and it was okay, but it wasn't as fabulous as I had expected it to be.
No, I really struggled with this book.
Do we have anything more to say? So then let's start with our rating scale. So our rating scale starts with 5 unicorns. We go down to 2 unicorns. If we don't like it, it doesn't get a horn and is therefore a horse. Where are you?
2. Barely a 2.
See, and I'm at a 3, I think, because it was solid enough, and I probably would read the next one just to see kind of where it went. It was slow, but I think it has potential.
So to me, it was a pilot of a TV show but that would not make me want to watch the second episode.
Okay. Well, that's fair. So that's where we are on Map of Flames by Lisa McMann.
See you around. Bye.